Right now we are quite familiar with HTML5 syntax, and it's time to build our first project with HTML. I'd rather say HTML5, so it doesn't matter actually. And it's time to draw the conclusion because this is going to be the last video. And one more thing I want to tell you guys, well, I'll keep that for the end. And at the end, I'll tell you about some resources if you want to explore a little bit more about HTML5. But before that, let's complete our project, which will be a little project. And to do that, just open up your Visual Studio Code where you want to create, and let's create a folder. So this is going to be our folder, and inside this folder we'll create first file, which is index.html, which will be our root file. Type HTML, and emit extension will do the rest for you. Here we'll call it personal blog, and this is our body. And the first thing we need here is a header. We'll give it a header, and inside this header we'll give a center tag, which will bring the content in the center. Here you can put your website name, so I'll give it let's open it up with live server. To do that, I'll right click and open with live server. So this is what we have right now, and this is the title, and we have this little text inside header, and we used center tag to keep it inside center. Now this will be a blog website, so I'll keep it simple because we don't want to explore a lot here. We just want to get more comfortable with HTML here. So we'll be not using any CSS or JavaScript, anything like that, because we haven't learned it yet. So it will be totally a HTML website, and I'll be building the little skeleton here, nothing else, and that will help you to move forward with HTML5 in future as well. So to do that, first we are done with the header. Next I'll go with a section. I will keep all our blog and everything, and inside this division we'll keep image for the image tag for our images. It will be the blog image, nothing else, and we'll give it a source. We'll come to that later. That will give it a width, and the width will be 200. I think that will be okay. Yep. Then we'll go with height, which will be 120. After that we'll go with all tag, and we'll give it dot dot. And right now you are quite familiar with all this, I hope, because we have already covered it. So I'll not explain in details what this image tag is doing or h3 doing. I'll not explain it. If you are not familiar with it, just watch the previous videos. It will make you more comfortable in case if you are having any problem with this tags now. And after that we'll keep it h3 tag, and we'll keep this post title. Great. Next we'll give it a paragraph, and we'll go with lorem ipsum. And no, that's not end. At the end we need a tag to link it up with our details page, where we'll be able to see our total details of the blog, like an entire blog actually. So just to give you a little bit of understanding, nothing else. And I'll give it a read more. We have it here. And for the image, I'll just go with Google, and in case it's your personal blog, which I hope isn't, just for demonstration purpose, go with any image you want. I'll just copy some photos from Google and I'll add it here. So this will be our first image, and I'll save it, and we'll see. So yeah, this is Silicon Valley. I hope you have seen that web series. If you haven't, just give it a try. It's nice actually. So yeah, we have this blog post image, then we have a post title, which is we are using h3 there, then a little paragraph, and after that we have read more, which we'll work on later. And I just want to give it a beer here, just to keep it a little more nice, I think. Yeah, so that's all we have here. Now I want two more posts like this, and to do that I'll just copy this division, not the section, remember, just the division, and I'll paste it here. I'll just change the image link. So I have added all the images links here, and if I save this, and as you can see, we have 3 posts here, and the titles are same, description are same. We can change it if you want, like we can call it post title 2, and we can call it post title 3, and save it. Here we have 3 blog, so all of them are using kind of a same tags. So I just want to give it a little division here, just to make them separate, like it's not visible right now. I'll just separate them by using hr. I hope you already know what hr does. And as you can see, we have a little division here just to separate them a little bit, nothing else. So we have 3 posts here and our website name, and it's kind of not a great look or design. I'm not saying it's a great design, but just to understand the HTML, it's enough. Now we'll work on this read more button, and to do that, what we will do first, we'll create a folder here, and inside this details page we will be creating 3 pages for 3 blog. So we have 3 files here, 3 HTML file, and we'll be using this for the post details. And to do that, I'll just write HTML just to take the structure, and we'll call it post1. We'll keep the header, which we'll copy from here because we need this, and we have header here. After that, we'll be using a section just like before, and inside this section we'll have a division for the details section here with H4 3, whatever you want to go with. We want to give it a post title, which is here post1, and after that we need an image, which we are already using. There we'll be using source. After source we have height will be 300, then we'll give it a width of 200 or 500, and we want to keep it a little big now because it's title page. After that we have alt. Great. Now once we are done with the image section, I want to add a author name, and to do that I'll just keep it a link, and we'll keep that link inside center. To do that, I'll just cut it and center, paste it here. We have the link here, and we want to give an author name, whatever the name of author you can go with. I'll just give it href. I want to redirect user to the index page because we don't have any author's profile page or anything like that, which we will see in future if we create a particular blog website or anything like that. But to visit the root directory, what you have to do, dot and slash, it will take you to the root directory, and here we have this index.html file. After that we need a paragraph. Again, we'll be using lorem ipsum here, and once we're done with the paragraph, I would like to use a block quote here just to give it a quotation or something like that, because we used it before as well. And to do that, I'll again create a division for that, and inside the division I need a center tag because I want to keep it into the center. And inside that block quote, we just want to add little text. Go with lorem ipsum. We don't need too much. Let's cut as much as possible. Yeah, that's okay. And once we are done with this block quote, I just want to give it a little ledger to keep it separate, and I'll give it here. I think let's give it here, and we want to give it a little width, so width of 10% will be enough, I think. Let's save. Let's see how is it looking. And to see this post, what we will do, we will go to this index.html page. Here we created this read more button in href. Here we will type dot slash, then we want to go to the details page. Inside details page, it will take us to the post1.html. so let's save it. And if I now click here, as you can see, we are in the details page, but we don't have any photo here yet. So to give it a photo, what we will do, we'll just copy this link. Right now we are not fetching data or anything like that, which we'll see that later. I hope we'll see that. So now we have it, but I want to take them to the center because it's not looking so great. I just want to keep the all thing in center. Let's just say this whole thing. So let's cut it and type center, and let's paste it. Now if I save it, as you can see, it's on the center. We have this post1, which is our title, and this is the author's name and image. After that we have a little details. In case if you are confused right now, this is the details, but we don't actually have a lot of details, which we'll have when we'll create an actual website. And after that we'll have a little hr with 10% width. So I think you understood how is it working. Now let's just quickly create 2 more pages for 2 other posts. And what I'll do, I'll just we'll type Control A, which will help us to select all text or all the code in the editor, and then we'll Control C to copy it, and we'll paste it here. We'll just change this to post 2, also this one to post 2, and here author name is okay, but for the image we'll change it. Let me just paste it here first, and let's save this, and I think we are okay. And also I want to create this post 3 as well, so okay, let's copy it first. These are all for the demonstration purpose. You'll never use this. You can get copyright issue for this, but for demonstration purpose I think it's okay. And yeah, I think we're ready. Let's save this, and here inside href type dot slash details page. Here we have this post 2 and this one will be post 3, and let's save it. So if I go back, which will take us to the home page, and these are all linking with the pages we have created. These are not external pages, these are not external web pages. So if I click here to read more, okay, come on, yeah. So we have this author name and all the post to the what we have done before. And let me just refresh it. Yeah, and this is the post 3, and here we have the post 3 here. So these are great web series, by the way. Give them try. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Silicon Valley, How to Get Away with Murder. This is all great. Okay, whatever. So let me just tell you what's happening here. So we have this website with a little header, and the center we have this website name. You can use h1 tag there if you want to make it a little big. And let me just show you how it will be if we use the h1 tag here. Let me just cut it first for that, and let's paste it. Let's save. So as you can see, it's now big, which is not looking great, but yeah, it's okay. We are just learning here. The styling will be done with CSS, which we will learn soon. I'll try to upload videos as soon as possible, but let's just see. Let's just hope for the best. Now, if you see here, we have 3 posts here, where we have this image, which we are using image tag for, and we have a different division for each post, where we have this image tag, which is this one, and we have post title with h3, if you can see here. Then we have this paragraph where we have the lorem ipsum text, and at the end we have this anchor tag, which taking us to the details page. And I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. If you are following me from the beginning, you will know what's happening here. It's not that much tough, but yeah, it's quite okay. So now if we click here read more, we have this details page what we have created, and here we have just again a text, but these are all in center, and the image is little big here, but not much happening here. But yeah, that's okay, we can live with that. Now one thing I want to show you, which is in case if you want to inspect the code in your site, you don't want to go to the editor, you just want to inspect it inside your browser, you have Chrome developer tool for that. And to use it, you have to type Ctrl+Shift+I. And as you can see, you have your Chrome developer tool open. You can go into elements, and as you can see all your code. Like you have header here, you have center tag also inside header. There you have this h1, and it will show you here as well. After that, we have the section, and we have different division for different posts. So as you can see, Chrome developer tool is actually pretty much useful when it comes to development. It makes your development process much more easier actually. So let me close it and let me show you how you can open it with another way. Just right click on the page and click on inspect. Here we can inspect our website, any website actually, with this Chrome developer tool. Also, if you want to see the all source code, you can do that by view page source, which will show you all the code of your website. But yeah, that's it. And I think we are a little bit done with our project here. I mean, we actually don't have much to do here. I don't want to waste any more time. Try to build this by yourself, or try to build some other website just by using HTML, and you will understand what's happening here. One more thing I want to tell you, that there are a lot more than this few tags here I just showed you, which are pretty much essential if you are trying to build any website with HTML. I mean, it's pretty much needed. These will be the tags you will be using quite a bit if you are working with HTML or any website. So these are needed. But in case if you want to explore more, and sometime you need you will be using some other tags as well, and you have to be familiar with them to make your website a little bit more advanced, because you never know what's coming for you. Like it will be totally depends on the requirements of your project. And if you are actually curious about these tags, and if you want to stay up to date with this HTML tags and all, I'll tell you about few more resources which just let me show you. Just search for HTML5 and you will be finding lots of resources there. And W3 School is one of the oldest. I'm not actually fan of it, but it's good. I'll not deny it, but it's good actually. You also have this Mozilla. You can go with this documentation as well. Whatever you have, tutorials point, anything you want to go with. But W3 School is the oldest one, and actually you will find everything you need. Like you can go with the color if you want to go. You have image here, table, list, block, inline, paragraph setting, formatting, everything. If you want to explore a lot more about HTML, I will suggest you to go with this one. Also, you have this documentation as well. You can go with it, which is a little bit more advanced, I'll say. But for a beginner, you can go with this W3 school. You will find a lot more about HTML5. So that's it. I'm wrapping up this HTML5 course here. I mean, yes, we could stretch it more further. That's not a problem. We can learn all the thing in one video, but that's never gonna help you. You have to understand the path actually. You have to understand how is it happening. And once you will understand the actual path, the way it's happening, it will be quite easy for you to figure out how the things are working. So it's not that much tough if you ask me. I mean, I never found it tough or anything like that. So just try it yourself. You know, that's all I'd say. Try it for yourself and just practice as much as possible, and it will make you more comfortable. So try to just do as much project as possible, but don't waste much time with HTML. Move on with CSS, JavaScript. Learn as much as possible. So that's it. I'll come back soon with the CSS course, and I'm actually working on the course outline. So maybe by the time you are watching this, it's already live on YouTube or live on my YouTube channel. So check it out in case if it's available. But actually, I'm working on it, and it will be out soon. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it, and have a great day. Bye. I'll see you soon.